Thank you. I can't sing a tune to save my life. All right, now we're going to do an ASL bucket list, okay? And I'm going to bring up the man of the hour here, Mr. Joe.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Hey guys, anybody know anybody with ALS? Yeah, so you know. About a year ago, actually it's going on 2 years now. 2 years. I have a very good friend, and it started with just a little numbness in her hand. And she's like, yeah, something's wrong, going to the doctor. And she went from a fully functioning, person to today she lays in bed and she's tube fed and everything needs to be taken care of for her. So you know how devastating a disease it is, and I believe that they're gonna find a cure for ALS. Well, tonight we're gonna ask you to be generous to ALS, but we're gonna be generous in return. Some of these envelopes have a sticker in them, and if you got an envelope with a sticker in it, please come up to the register before you leave, because you're gonna be receiving a gift certificate to Eden Cafe for your next visit. So, here they come. Please be patient.
I'd just like to add that I had a sister that passed away from ALS. Please be generous.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'm going to come around in just a minute to collect all the envelopes in the bucket. And I promise I won't bring you a bucket with ice in it. Because if you remember, that's how ALS got its awareness, with the Ice Bucket Challenge. So we're going to come around and collect all the envelopes in an ice bucket. All right, so if you guys could take a few moments and put a few dollars in the envelope. All right, who got a sticker? Let's make sure that 1, 2.
I did not.
You got it too? Congratulations, 3 of you. Well, make sure you see me before you leave for your gift certificate to Eden Cafe for your next visit. And if you could put a few dollars in, we do accept checks. You can make it payable to St. Peter's ALS. We also do credit cards. If you want us to run a credit card for you, we can do that, so you can get your receipt for the evening. And thank you in advance for your generosity. We'll be around in just a minute.
No, I don't. I just I've been working for 2 months now. It used to be Diana from Albania. Well, I don't know before that, but I know that a year ago it was Diana from Albania. Long. Very nice.
You want evidence?
Yes, that's right.
If I could just say, anybody can just Joe, donate all of them.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you went to my school here. She's from Diana. Diana from Albania. And now it's called There's Going to Be a Worm. The guy who No, it's Dan Marcoso. How do you know that? Oh, his father. Oh my God. It's got too small for me. It just got too small. I'm talking to you about, I know. But I've never met you. Gomer. Now we met. You're very nice. I can get your car. You want to come see me? 25 years. 25 years. Huh?
Nice job up there.
Thank you very much.
All set, Jared?
Okay. Ready? I'm ready.
You're welcome.
Drink wine.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, your host, Jerry Diamond. Give it up.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming out tonight and giving out the ALS. It's a very good cause, you know. A couple years ago, I worked for Company Farms, and we did a bucket challenge a couple years ago. We dumped water on us, you know, and we had pick a day. And of course, my day got dumped on. It was raining out.
I love your wine.
It was damp out. So I got double dose. So apparently God does have a sense of humor. Just in case anybody doesn't realize, only on me though, you know. It's crazy. It's like no matter what I do, God, like I think God has it out for me because no matter what I do in life, I always mess up. I'm not good at nothing. That's about all I can do. Okay, that made coffee. I screwed that up too a couple of times apparently, according to my boss. I still got my raise. Yeah, that's right. Now she just moved down to Texas. She's living in Texas now. So thank you, Texas. but give it to everybody. Joe did a good job tonight. He did a good job tonight. I played the water boy, of course. I can do water boy. He did a good job with that. Harmonica. What harmonica? What's wrong with you? Good Lord. I can't even play an instrument. I'm not good at nothing. I know my hands got all like my tongue tied, you know, finger tied, making the knots and everything. It's crazy.
Thank you.
I can't do any sports. I love watching sports. I'll wear their uniforms, but I can't play them. I remember one time playing baseball in school, and I hit the ball, and amazingly, I don't know how gravity works on me, but it works weird. The ball went all the way around behind me, okay? It hit my teacher's brand new pickup truck windshield. He just had it for 2 days. He was furious. And he looked at me like, he's like, Jerry, I don't know how you do this. It's insane. So let's try golf. So I tried golf, right? I dug a big hole. I hit a gas line. The school got evacuated. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. Another time playing tennis, right? Hit the ball. Same time, but go the racket. Hit the other person, hit the student in the head. And a concussion. No sports for me. It's awful. Another thing I tried to do like carpentry, try to build things. I was so excited about building this toolbox, wooden toolbox. It kind of looked like this. It was so crooked, you even could have put a hammer inside it. It went through the door. That's how bad I was at it. I can't cook nothing. Okay, home economics, 9th grade. We were making pancakes, and it was brown pancakes, right? And we were like 4 of us in the group. And for some strange reason, my pancakes were the only ones that were blue. They were dark blue. They were like cold red blue. You couldn't revive them, they were gone. And not only they were hard to rock, so you broke a window. And then I tried sewing. And remember, you ever see The Cosby Show? I'm sorry I said the word Cosby. Forgive me. But there was an episode where Theo had his sister make him a shirt, $95 shirt. And the shirt came all kind of cabobulated. That was my shirt in school. And one day my teacher sat down with me. She goes, Jerry, I love you. You're a great student. You have potential in you, but you can't cook. You can't sew. So my advice to you is there's some advice she gave me. She was either A, you stay home with your parents the rest of your life. B, get married, find a good woman that can cook and darn for you. Or C, get a really good job to pay for everything because you'll be eating out every single night and buying clothes because you can't do nothing. I'm so sorry, I don't know. Oh, it was awful. I tried doing carpentry. And I almost booped the skull because I put the wrong wire, I mixed the positive wire with the negative wire. Oh, it started to fire in the skull. And the teacher's like, oh my God, I heard about you, but I didn't think it was true. You ever heard of remember Dennis the Menace? Well, I'm Jerry the Menace. It's not good. I'm Jerry what the what menace. I go by the word what the what a lot because, people like they swear, like you've seen on social media and Facebook, people like to say ridiculous things on there like, oh my God, my sister's had a baby and the guy she had the baby was not the father of the baby. I'm like, what the what? What's going on? Or I put my clothes on, I couldn't have put my pants on backwards and walk the door and I didn't realize. I'm like, what the what? How do you walk out? I know, but how you put your pants on? I know the first thing I get in the morning, I make sure the thing's in the front there and we're good to go. Oh my God, it's crazy, it's insane. But another thing, people, they think, see how I'm dressed tonight? People think that, what would you think I am if you saw me dressed like this in public? What would you think I was? Really? Okay. My next bit I'm going to do about a teacher part, okay? All right. So, I was, one time getting gas, I was wearing Mets jerseys, my Buffalo Bills hat, and I was getting gas in my car, and the girl goes, wow, you must be a baseball player. I said, no, I'm a comedian. Oh, really? You don't look like a comedian. You look like a baseball player. And I work at Tillman Farm, and I wear we wear uniforms, And people say to me, are you a manager? You look like a manager. No, I can't manage a Girl Scout. How am I going to manage a store? I can't do that. It's insane. Oh my God. So, are you guys ready for the next performer? Yeah. All right. She's dear to my heart. She's also a redhead just like me, but she's funnier. She performed at the Comedy Cellar. She runs an open mic the second and fourth Tuesday of each month at the Low Beat on Central Avenue. So please check it out. It's a free show also. She also has storytelling time at the Hudson River Coffee Shop once a month. I'm going to be in that next one that's coming up in 2 weeks, the 18th, I believe, of this month. I'll be doing 17th. Oh, thank you. See, I can't be a math teacher. I screwed that one up. Okay, so you all ready for the next performer? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the very funny and talented Miss Carl Carey!
We didn't choreograph how to get on and off the stage. You can tell, can't you? It's been a crazy day. Someone called me the C word. Oh. Yeah, right? That, I realize, though, that more women get called that than men, and I don't think that's fair, right? I mean, this room alone, you look around this room, I'm sure we can find at least one guy who's more fitting to the title crazy than I am. Someone raise their hand in the back. All right, we have a taker. Yeah, I was trying to get in shape. I'm a fair weather runner, so I started running in the spring, and for the first time ever, a car did not pull over to ask me if I needed a ride. So that's progress. A few weeks ago I was running and something was wrong, right? I was having trouble breathing, I was in pain, couldn't really define it. Kind of got panicked because women don't have the same heart attacks that men do, right? Women don't do the heavy chest pain, the left arm goes numb. We don't do the, Elizabeth, I'm coming! That's not how women have heart attacks. So I'm really panicked about it. Turns out I'm fine. My sports bra was too small. Watch out for that. Yeah. I love this time of year because it explains those recipes that you see. Eye of toad, tail of newt. The cat is the witch's familiar, and that's all the cat left her to work with. That's where those come from. No? I never could figure out as a kid why they didn't use the whole toad. Why it was only the eye. And then I was cleaning up a hairball and went, it's looking at me. I get this. Too late for Halloween. It's 3 days ago. We're done. There's a brewery in Baltimore, and I think this is excellent. They hired a feral cat. He was a rescue cat, but he was too feral to be with the family, so they took him in as non-chemical pest control. But in the back of my mind, I'm just seeing some imbecile going, hey, felines are taking our jobs. It's like, dude, if you can catch mice with your mouth, we might hire you. I don't know if I'd want to see that though. I find that as I get older, I discover weird things. Like now I find out when my bladder's full, I can no longer read. And that's my excuse for why I ended up in the men's room again. Problem was this time there was somebody attempting to use the facilities and I locked eyes with him so I couldn't just disappear. Right? And human instinct is to look down and away, and I've already violated his privacy, so I'm locking eye contact. So I said, all right, fine, I'll say something managerial, shut my eyes, and leave. So that's what I did. About an hour and a half later, we're in a bar, he's been drinking, he finds me, he's like, you were the one, you walked in on me in the bathroom. You know what she said? You know what she said to me? She said, break's over, cupcake, get back to work. Not managerial enough? I don't know. Yeah, I'm single. Some of you probably realize that by now. I'm single to the point where I've gone to my friends and went, help me find a nice guy. One of my friends came forward and said, girl, maybe it's time you just get another cat. Have you even tried online dating? That's where I met the most married men. There's a website out there called Catch 'Em and Keep 'Em. And I realized in my dating history, I am so much safer with something called Catch and Release. I paid for eHarmony, right? Took their big long test. Results came back. You're complicated. We don't have a match for you right now.
I got that too.
You got that one too? Oh, bad news. Because for me, that was the nicest way anyone's ever said, you dying alone. Sorry. You and I, we're it. Oh, man. Yeah, my love life's a whole lot like playing the game Angry Birds. No matter how many pigs I kill, I can always find another one to throw myself at. My brother said to me, he said, Carlisle, I get it. You're doing stand-up comedy. Guys don't tend to stick around. Next time you're talking to a nice guy, tell him you won't put him in your set. It's like, oh, bro, I can't lie to him that soon. I was on a date with a guy. He actually stopped and turned to me and goes, oh, you should be dating those nerdy, geeky guys like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. I was like, really? I think I should date the married and the dead, just not you? I've got something here. I'm already angry about it, right? It's happened to me twice. Things come in threes, right? It was on 2 separate first dates. Obviously, it was separate first dates. It's not a first date if you have a second time. So I don't know why I had to explain that. All right, I digress. So anyway, happened to me twice. Guys started talking and calling me by my last name as if it was my first name. And my name is Carlisle Carey, and they just started calling me Carey. So the first guy walked out, just left. The second guy, I asked him, why are you doing this? And he said, oh, I'm on to you. You just flipped your name on social media, and I'm smart enough to catch up with you. I know where you're coming from. And I went, whoa, buddy, you're too smart for me. Psycho, right? And left. But I know it's going to happen a third time, and it's just at a date that's really inappropriate. Like gym class president behind a dumpster, it's fine. Seriously, if you find anyone behind the dumpster, you get to call them any name you want to. That's how that works. A few years ago, I was talking to my dad, so you know where I come from. We read an article about a couple where one person died, and then 2 weeks later, the other one died. So I turned to my dad and said, hey, Dad, do you think the second one died of a broken heart? Dad said, no. The first one knew where all the meds were. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My name is Carlisle Carey.
Carlisle Carey, everybody. And again, you can see here at Bow Beach, second and fourth Tuesday of each month. So come on out, check their show out. So I just want an announcement here that we had raised for ALS $158. So thank you all very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. Thank you. Before we get to the next performer, our last guy of the night, you talked about me being a teacher. Hold on a second.